Hi everyone, thank you for having me here today. I'm really excited to be part of this event. I want to talk today about two things, blockchain technology from one hand and the phenomena of local currencies on the other hand. I think that when we combine both of them together, we get a new vision for the way money can be evolved and used. So I want to begin by sharing a story by a famous Hindu thinker, Sri Ramakrishna. Many years ago, in a small village in India, there lived a man who was a heavy smoker. He was smoking for so long and was so addicted that he could barely think of anything else. One night, he woke around midnight and turned over to light a cigarette, only to find that he ran out of matches. And after he desperately searched his house and couldn't find any matches, he went outside, grabbed a lantern from his porch, and went to the neighbor, knocked on the door, and asked for matches. When the neighbor came to the door in a hurry, thinking it's an emergency, and he heard the request and realized it's not an emergency at all, he just shook his head, pointed to the lantern the merchant had, the neighbor had in his hand, and said, "Why would you come bother me for something you already have?" I really love this story because it's a powerful reminder of how when we look at things in the right way, we might discover that a problem or issue we had isn't there at all. And I think that the way we look at money can really be challenged if we look at it in a different way, and that's part of the reason Colo is working to change how we look at, think, and use money. If we want to look at money at a new way, we need to start with a small look at where we are right now. So right now, the financial system really didn't change for many years. Technology that changed many other sectors sort of skipped on the financial infrastructure, which remains highly centralized, overrun with fees, prone to hacks, and has other many issues that we heard about in the previous lectures. This isn't to say that nothing has changed, but still we have a huge pain where a lot of the world's population is not even connected to the financial infrastructure, with more than 2 billion people unbanked or underbanked. And in recent years, we see changes coming. We see a new wave of internet online banks, of mobile app payments, of peer-to-peer payment providers. Everyone knows PayPal, but recently we see more and more competition in many areas of sending money and transferring money through mobile and through technology. But with all of that change, all those apps, all those services are still running on an outdated and old financial infrastructure. It's a sort of Boeing 747. Sure, there has been a lot of change since the early 70s, but the basic infrastructure remains the same, and maybe it's time to look at the financial infrastructure in a completely new way. So recently, the World Economic Forum released a report saying that blockchain technology will really change the way we look at business models and the way people interact in the finance world. And this is a big statement, but this is something that we see beginning to happen every day in increased rate. When you think about what is blockchain, I really like the analogy to the internet. So the internet completely changed the way we transfer information. Just think how easy it is to share a presentation or send a picture. Blockchain can really bring that revolution to the way we transfer value, not only information. And at its core, blockchain is a distributed ledger that allows the transfers of value without the intermediaries. So in our current system, the way value is being transferred is through intermediaries that can obviously levy fees for the transfers, and they are prone, because of the centralization, they're prone to security, privacy, and other issues. Once we use blockchain technology and we remove the need for intermediaries, the way value is being transferred completely changes and creates new opportunities to the way people use and interact with money. So Colu has been working on blockchain technology since 2014. We started as a developer platform building easy tools for developers that wanted to test blockchain technology. And immediately we got a lot of traction. Companies like Intel and other companies build many experiments on top of our platform. Intel has built smart key solution. Wells Fargo tested value transfers for banks. Mycelium issued stock on top of our technology and raised capital through it. But the most interesting thing, the thing I'm really excited to share with you, is the most popular use case. More than 60% of the projects that were built on our platform were for local digital currencies. And one of the most interesting was in the Barbados, where the local government, together with a local exchange, used Colo's technology to actually build a digital version of the Barbadian dollar. So this enables a person in the Barbados to actually go to an exchange, deposit paper cash, and load a digital wallet with digital currency. And that made us really refocus, not on any asset, but specifically on digital currencies. And we built a full solution that allows the issuance and the usage of digital currency. We built a wallet as a platform, mobile app. We built solutions for merchants, and a control panel to actually manage all the infrastructure. But what we realized is that if we want to make a change on a global scale, the technology by itself is not enough. And one of the key factors that we realized, it's actually focusing on local currencies, which can really provide a revolution. And just recently, we heard the city of Paris and the city of Barcelona are considering the issuance of local currencies. Local currencies have been around for many years now, but they have been very hard to implement. Just think what would happen if we want to create a local currency for this city, how complex it would have been until now. Local currencies are all focused around the small businesses, about the small merchants. And it has been known for many years now that small businesses are the core of the economy. They create more jobs than the corporate counterparts. For every one job being created by a chain, 2 jobs are created by a small and local merchants. And local merchants give way more money back to the local economy, with 65 cents of every dollar being spent returning to the local economy. But as I said, right until now, they've been very hard and complex to implement. And I want to show you how easy it is when we bring technology and implement it to actually execute local currencies. So on the left, we see the merchant solution. On the right, the wallet. The merchant creates a new transaction. The wallet scans the QR, and the money goes in directly. No intermediaries, no credit card companies, no banks are involved. And it's all happening in real time. And on the other part, the wallet really allows the people that are using the wallet, the consumers, to actually discover all the businesses that accept the local currency and really strengthen the local economy and the local consumption. But here is where things become really interesting. When you have a digital wallet and a local currency, this allows municipalities, non-profits, NGOs to actually leverage the currency for do-good activities. Just think about the possibility of earning local currency for activities like recycling or volunteering or supporting the elderly. We get a completely new opportunity. So instead of getting a fine for something bad that a person did, we get an option for earning the currency and then using it in all the local businesses for do-good activities and social endeavors. And I think that can really be a big part of the revolution that this technology can bring. So I like to share with you the fact that this is not a theory, it's not an idea. This is a real reality. We're currently working with countries and cities ranging from the Barbados to Tel Aviv to Liverpool, in a few weeks in London as well, and actually helping them build their own local currencies, issue them, and do the distribution very quickly on top of our technology. I want to summarize and say that if we really want to create a new vision for money, and if we really want to change the way people interact with money, then blockchain technology and local currencies provide a very good opportunity, very interesting opportunity, and Colu is really leading the way. Thank you, everyone.